lovely day. Friday, just a slight breeze. Doesn't get much better. This is probably my favorite time of year up here. It's very pleasant. So let's get right into it. Here's the piece I got, and I'll show you the conundrum, the problem that it's been like this for a while. It's been something that I've been needing to get done for quite some time. What we've got here is there was a leak, you can see, and it just ruined all this. And I got all this stuff out this morning. I haven't really looked at it very closely. I wanted to just go, I think I'm still gonna do that. Just skim right over the top of what's already here. But in order to do that, I'm still gonna need to cut out part of that because it's all warped. So I'll probably take out a section of this. I'll try to, without making a huge mess. And then I'm gonna, instead of unhooking all this plumbing, which is going to be pretty much not possible, I think what I'll do is I will cut a little corner out of the new piece and lay the whole sheet in here. And then I will take a small piece, cut it in half, and then do the little circular on either side and slide that into where everything kind of seats up nice and tight. That's kind of my best idea here for my skill level. So let's get to that. Okay, so in order to do that, the first thing I'm going to do is get my brand new table saw that I've never used out from behind here. There it is right there. And I'll probably find something that to set it up on so I don't have to work off the ground. I'm sure I've got I think I could just clean this off and set it right here. I think that's probably my best option. Not really wanting to make a mess in the garage though. Do I have another table around here? I've got tables everywhere, just not when I need them. Let's see what I have out at the barbecue area. I know I've got some stuff out here. I don't think they're big enough though. That one there would be close, but it's pretty rickety. All right, let's figure this out and get this all set up, and I'll show you what happens once we get it set up. Okay, I found a table. Playing around with this saw, figuring out how everything works. It's got this slide here. This slides also. This will lock in. So we got to take this piece. First thing we got to do is cut it at, hey, bud. No. What are you thinking? I don't know what you're thinking, man. Just relax. It's not your duty to go tell everybody that they don't belong around here. That's their house. Leave them alone. Nope. Don't do it. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is mark this and make the cuts. We'll get the size that we want, and then we'll figure out how we're going to do that notch out. All right, I got my saw all set. 22.5 to the blade. We're going to take this. We have our 22.5 mark there, and we're going to run it long ways through the blade. All right, we got some pieces cut. So you can see here's my right side. It's just one full piece. And the special piece that I needed I cut it to the best of my pay grade ability. I need a light. Do we have any flashlights? So you can see how it looks now. It's got the slit in it. So I'm probably gonna get maybe just some, I think I'm gonna get some foam. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a little can of foam and I'm gonna, cause it's, I mean, it doesn't have to look super pretty, but I just want that gap filled. What we do with that foam is we'll fill it up, let it expand, let it dry, and then take a knife and cut it real clean across the top. And another problem is this, the original was sagging really bad. So that's what I'll use the foam there as well. I'll put the foam under there and let it set up, and then that'll create essentially a structure under the bottom of it so that it'll hold it all up. Where's Sadie? What's up, Teddy boy? What are you doing? Come here. Teddy's a good boy. You only stick your fingers out to horses that you trust. That's a PSA, public service announcement. I don't think I'd want to be any other place in the world right about now. It's just such a nice day. I see people out enjoying the weather, and I'm enjoying it too. Even though I'm working on this DIY project, I forgot about using that foam. We've used it before, kind of in a semi-structural application, and it's perfect for what I want to do there because the original board that's in there has got that big old sag in it. So I'm just going to fill that up with foam. We'll let it set up, and that thing will be solid as a rock. So we'll be in good shape there. And I'll fill that little gap, carefully fill that little gap. And the key to that stuff is you gotta let it dry. Let it completely dry, and then come back in with your razor knife and cut it nice and clean. And you've pretty much had a little DIY project 100% complete. Right, bud? Where's your sister? Go find her. Go get her. Where's she at? She took off somewhere. Is she over here on the front porch? Oh, there she is. Sneaking in. And I think she's been eating the horse dung. She's got a real bad problem with that. She's addicted to it. It makes her sick. Okay, so let's take a look at my homemade cabinet skin. Came out decent. I'm okay with it. We had the little slit there, so I filled all that with the foam, right? And I'm still letting it kind of dry. It's almost dry. So what I'll do is I'll take my razor knife and I'll cut that all nice and prim and proper. And then I'll have a brand new skin. I've got the weight on it right now because I filled this area with foam and I filled this area with foam because it had that big old sway in it. And it's pretty much, I haven't even nailed it or anything. I'm gonna let everything dry first, and then I'll probably run a couple brad nails in it just to kind of lock it in. But I mean, once all the stuff's in there on it, it's not going anywhere. So I may just end up just leaving it just like that. It's nothing spectacular, but it solved a problem. We had the rodents finding their way up through right there, and they've been getting in our kitchen. We've caught about 4 mice in the last month in the house, and we don't like the mice. They habitate out here in the garage. You can see that some of the droppings, and I guess hantavirus is actually a pretty big thing up here. Somebody's here. Who's here? Okay, got the DIY project wrapped up. I got to put the saw away when I get back, but we got a call from this guy that wants to stage some stuff at the yard for a couple of months. So I'm gonna meet him down here and see what kind of arrangement he's thinking about doing. Owen's on his way back from Bakersfield with the big load of lumber. Should be up probably in the next 2 hours. $65. Just awesome. 65 degrees. So we're gonna head down there, meet with him, dilly-dally around the yard for a little bit, and then we're done for the day. Probably go by and check on Alex and them and just see how the footing stuff's going. They're supposed to be having an inspection here this afternoon, so I'd like to go check that out, kind of see what how that transpires. Looks like they're all on lunch right now. It's 12:30, so everybody's at the apartment on lunch. Beautiful day. You can't beat it. Okay. We are down at the yard. What's this? Zach had something delivered. That looks expensive. I can't believe they would leave that out on the street like that. Yeah, that's ours. Lithium batteries. This right here is probably 50 grand sitting here. Oh my God. Can't believe that's just left out like that. I'm gonna tell Zach. So hopefully I have a set of forks in here. So I'm moving inside. The Prius. There's Owen's truck. We got the food cart. If I ever get an idea for another business idea, food cart. Don't think so though. I don't know if I'm up for that. Okay, so we're looking at space here, and that's all going away here soon. So I think what we'll end up doing is scooching our stuff over tighter over here, and then giving him this corner over here. He's got 5 trucks, big ones, I think. Definitely need to spend some time down here and get cleaned up. Starting to look like a homeless encampment. Just stuff everywhere, and it's always on this side over here. They just pile everything however they want. I don't like it, but see, my area is, there's a lot of stuff there, but it's nice and organized. So we're gonna wait for this guy to show up. He's supposed to come over here and take a look, and we'll come up with something maybe. Alrighty, so we had our meeting. His name's Sean Turner. He's actually owns an event thing, and we got to really gabbing about stuff. I didn't really get to have any footage of the meeting, but it was pretty cool. It's always good to network and meet new people. I thought he did beer. For some reason, I thought he was a beer brewer, but he does events like Burning Man and private parties on big ranches. And so we got to talking about Atlanta, and it was funny that because at one time I was going to do like a camping scenario out there with some platforms, you know, built up on railroad ties where you could pitch a tent on the platform. And you know, the whole property's got like sand dunes all around it, and it's got that real like Sahara desert type vibe to it. And I put it on Hip Camp at one point, which is like a it's like a recreational site where people rent their ranches out for you know, special events and things like that. Well, he's got 50 of those little, they're like domes that it's like a, you know, it's a tent, but it's like a more permanent type of a tent that it's not just gonna blow away. And if I had those platforms built out there, you know, 50 of them, and you have, you know, a stage brought out and set up some music and things like that, you're talking about $200 to $300 a night to stay in those tents. And I mean, you could do the math on 50 of those. It wouldn't be a bad little venture. And you know, if these solar guys don't hurry up and make a move with the property, as far as their development plan, their lease is going to get canceled, and that could be a different opportunity to go a different direction with that property. So like I said, it's always good to network with people, meet with them, talk to them, find out what they do, tell them what you do. And a lot of times it turns into an opportunity to do business together. So right now, I mean, he's going to rent 4 spots from us for $400 a month. He's just bringing in 4 trailers like that, and it's a win-win for him because he's got this whole parking lot over here all stuffed with his trailers, and he's got to get out of their way. So now it gives him some breathing room. And yeah, I think it was a great little meeting. So perfect way to end the Friday. We're gonna go back up, pass by Joaquin and see how they're looking over there. Hopefully they get their inspection. That's the plan. If they do, we're gonna dump that concrete and be ready to start framing some decks. Go play. No. Go. Go out there and play. All right, so we are making lasagna. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
And we've got this special bread that was brought to us. And they're out of Bishop, aren't they? Inyo County. So some friends of Zach and Andy. But look what we got. We got this lasagna right here. And then we're gonna have the bread with it. But it's Hippie Flower Child. You gotta go check them out. And tell me about the bread, Lori.
Huh?
Tell me about the bread.
Well, it's rustic sourdough.
Okay.
And it's really
hard to cut.
hard to cut. But
Yeah.
it's really fresh.
So we cut it right off the loaf. We just cut it right off the loaf here. And we're gonna put we have our garlic butter medley that we made. And we're getting ready to put that in the oven, but we have to let the lasagna finish up and then we're gonna put that in. But you guys should go check out Hippie Flower Child. They make cookies too, by the way. And we got a package delivered to us and we're gonna try it out tonight. And hopefully it's really good. Right, honey? Well, that meal was something else. And now I want to show you guys some training that's going on out in the meadow. I think we got some training going on. You know, we're teaching them. Yeah, we got dogs. Say hi to your fans. Look at that. Love it.
It is the best place, that's for sure.
So cool.
It's amazing.
Whatever thought, you know?
This is why we do it right here. Look at the cowboy. Oh, dang it. You didn't take another round. Ben, you need to take another round. Jump back on.
Yeah. Alright. She's funky right now.
Yeah, she's
She wants to go.
She in general is pretty funky.
Here we go. Ben on.
Ben's
That's,
crushing it.
yep. He's bareback too.
My spinal. Spinal.
We should put a saddle on him.
Come on.
I mean, you're nailing it. Not that you need one.
She's hungry. She's like,
Oh, yeah. She's well nourished.
come on. Let's go one more time out and back. See if you can butt me off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You're not going to listen.
He's going, nope, not at all. I'm eating.
Come on.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
There Ben goes.
Ben's a good rider.
Dude, that's a nice trot.
Yeah.
That's a nice trot.
That's a cancer.
That's a cancer.
Yes, Ben.
There we go. Going through the meadow. Just having a good time. Getting the horses some exercise.
Nice, Ben.
Oh, easy, 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 easy.
Yeah, he's working for out his private part, but
I thought you were about to do a little 2-meter jump right there over the boulder.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna jump. That scared me. I thought you were gonna jump that actually shit. Scared me.
I think she thought you wanted her to jump it. I think she was about
She's like,
to.
I'm down. I'm down.
yeah.
She was ready to.
Yeah, Ben.
Go, Ben!
Yep. Ben took the ride in the meadow.
Hell yeah, dude. That was fucking awesome.